Always tracking, always alerting. This is Next Weather.
And as we take a live view here from our Ocean Bank Next Weather Sphere and take a look at the weather that's in store for our Finns taking on the Commanders in DC over in the Northwest Stadium. Just keep in mind it is going to be warm in the evening, the chance for spotty storms there. And then we're going to see mostly cloudy, mild weather for the rest of the night around 8-10 p.m. 70s, and then later tonight lows are actually going to fall to the upper 60s there. But let's go Finns. You can watch the game right from the comfort of your home only here on CBS News Miami. Who's ready for football? I think everybody is. Not getting ready for this heat though, because of course it has just been brutal. But you need to prepare accordingly because it is going to get even hotter if you can believe it. 92 degrees right now as we look from our Miami Beach camera. It feels like the hundreds. So good idea if you can to head into the ocean or hop in the pool this weekend. Stay in the shade of the AC, however you can stay cool. Heat advisory is in effect today until 7 p.m. Feels like temperatures 105 to 110. In fact, already we are heating up with the 90s in Broward and Dade, upper 80s across the Keys. You add in the humidity and it feels like the triple digits out there. It feels like 104 in Key West, 103 in Miami, 102 in Fort Lauderdale. And on top of that, we have Saharan dust beginning to move in. That'll lead to some hazy skies. And you'll notice where the drier air is at, which is over our area. We're not really seeing any rain, but our friends up in Palm Beach County getting storms since they're still dealing with some moist air in comparison. And I am tracking two fires here in Miami-Dade County. The Trail Fire, which is small, burned 25 acres, 80% contained, and just south of it, the Radio Fire, which has burned close to 200 acres and is 50% contained. Here's the deal. The wind is out of the east-southeast, so if there is any smoke, it's going to be steered inland, but even our Next Weather smoke tracker is not picking up on any smoke, at least not visually that we can see there from the forecast. But air quality is moderate. It's down a bit. And that I think is due in part due to the Saharan dust that's beginning to spread across the area. And if you're planning on walking your dog right now, it is a scorcher. I would suggest waiting till later. I think that's what Muffins and Zeus would prefer, right? So they're cozy inside, enjoying the AC. Later in the evening when it's not as hot, I think that's the best time to head out and walk your pups, which you can send your photos to pics at cbsmiami.com. I would love to see how you're keeping your dogs cool because it already is going to feel like 107 degrees in Plantation, 109 in Lauderhill, going to feel like 104 in Miami Lakes, 106 in Kendall, and feel like the triple digits across the Keys as well. If you're headed to the beach, there is a moderate risk of rip currents, extreme UV index. There are no alerts or advisories for my boaters out in the waters. Tracking the tropics, we do have a few changes with the latest update and outlook from the National Hurricane Center. The first wave that we were monitoring, it now has only a low potential of development, bringing heavy rain and gusty winds to the Lesser Antilles, but the wave right behind it, that now has a medium chance of development. It's going to contend with some Saharan dust as well as some wind shear. However, we're looking at the latest spaghetti plot, the forecast models showing that this is likely going to track westward, then west, northwest, and northwest. So could be getting close to parts of the Lesser Antilles and the Caribbean islands. For us, we are looking at that Saharan dust moving in and leading to that filtered sunshine and at times lower air quality and lower rain chances. That's why when we take a look at our Next Weather 7-day forecast, you'll notice that we're not getting much in the way of relief from rain, as we're only going to see about a 20% chance tomorrow, 10% on Sunday, and then even hotter by next week, mid-90s on Monday with higher rain chances Wednesday.